My audio is on. It is. Sorry, I had a little trouble Marco Polo was delaying and I was trying to answer a question on Marco Polo and then I tried to come over here and I was getting issues connecting. So I am connected now. Good morning. Aw, I want to show you my putty dog Ruff. Look at him. Look how cute he looks this morning in his chair. Look. Look at him. I'll come show you. Look at him. Hi, Bessie. Hi, buddy. He's such a snuggle bug, isn't he? Hey, Susan. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Kim. Good morning, friends. How y'all doing this morning? You ready for brekkie? I am. I'm starving. Isn't he such a good boy, Susan? He's such a sweet man. Right? I know. He is such a good boy. It is the life, right? Ah, you know what else is the life? Eating healthy foods. I've been looking I've been trying really hard to get more veggies in because, I've been lacking a little in the veggie intake. There you can see the inside of my sink. That's a good view. Thanks, Natasha. It's getting so long. The ends of it are fried. I was thinking about cutting it like to here. What do you think? What do y'all think? Give me your opinions. I love it, but the ends aren't they looking frazzled and fried and frizzy? I was thinking about cutting it like to here to give it some new life. Look at the back of it. See all frizz down at the bottom. It's all like, and when I brush it in the morning, the sink is full of breakage because it's just so wore out. Should be wore out. I am trying really hard to get extra veggies in. And lately, I've been looking at veggies differently. And by lately, I mean since yesterday. That we eat so many things out of a package. And yet, look at this tomato. I think about this is dumb. Look, I've got deep thoughts this morning. Tuesday morning has attacked me with deep thoughts. They're really not that deep, but they're deep for KJ. I'm looking at veggies and thinking, look at this package. This perfect package. Inside this tomato is this juiciness and lusciousness, and it grew off a tree or a bush or a plant. I don't know where tomatoes grow. Don't ask me. I guess a bush, a plant, whatever. It grew off something green. And it came in its own little perfect package with this perfect little cover that you can eat. Just come on. Why is that not so cool? Like, why is that blowing my mind this morning? Do you ever have days like that where you're like, deep thought Tuesday? Right, it just happened with the Big Bang. Man, just this miraculous nonsense stuff. And then, I mean, it's got its own little built-in, like, Meredith, it's got its own built-in reproduction system, this little seeds, and I'm like, these are what I need to be filling my body with. Things that grew, whatever, vegetable, fruit, Vicky, whatever. They're a fruit. I know. My point is, I forgot to get out my cutting board from the clean dishwasher. My point is, we're not eating enough of these things that grew with these beautiful, perfect colors. You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Burr? All right. I'm going to make the Eggatable Scramble. They even say in the book, we know we have gone beyond what is funny about putting two words together in the recipe title, vegetable and egg scramble. It's an Eggatable. I saw this on my menu in group coaching. So in Wholly Healthy with KJ, you get a menu to follow every week. Somebody else comes up with what you need to eat for the week, and somebody else gives you a list of what groceries to go buy, so you don't have to use your brain at all. Just the only thing that it doesn't do is cook the food for you. And if I included cooking the food for you in group coaching, it would be a lot more than $259 for 3 months. So keep that in mind. But I looked at the menu this morning. I'm like, okay, Eggatable Scramble. That sounds good. That's something I've never had. Maybe I will make that. Well, I mean, I bought all the groceries for it. And then I look at it and I'm like, well, it's just eggs and vegetables. Like I've done this a million times. However, in a shocking turn of events, I will be not using one of the ingredients because I don't have it. I shopped for all of the ingredients. I had all the ingredients, and then I accidentally ate some of the ingredients. It calls for half a cup of sliced button mushrooms. I ate my whole package of mushrooms already. I didn't realize it was for a recipe. I thought I bought it for something for steak and cheese subs, which is what I made on New Year's Eve. Turns out I bought it for this recipe and then ate it. That's okay. Let me get a little knife because do you know what I can replace mushrooms with? The humble summer squash. And why am I replacing it with summer squash? Well, because I thought that I ordered 4 summer squash. But what I actually ordered, this is one of the downfalls of using Instacart. Instacart is amazeballs and it has changed my life for the better. I am a better person because of Instacart. I don't mind paying an extra $10 for delivery and tip when somebody else does the work. Listen, when all you have to do is pull up your shopping list that comes in group coaching and plug it into a website on Instacart and hit order, and then 2 hours later, it's on your doorstep by this cute little lady that's like, "Here's your groceries." That is a good thing. You're helping the economy by giving help to people who need to deliver groceries. She's making money and tips, and I always give an extra tip when my groceries show up and get on my cart and I go out pick them up and they're like, "Hey," they smile at me. I'm like, "You get an extra tip because I didn't have to go to the grocery store." And I love you for that. Do you know how much money I'm on a rant this morning? Do you know how much money it saves me by using Instacart and spending a few extra dollars to have it delivered and give a tip? Because I'm not in the store buying nonsense that I don't need. Do you realize how much money that saves me? A whole bunch. And I can do Aldi and Walmart and Sam's Club and anything I want. I can do Petco. Right, Beast? Now he's resting his head on that little pillow, and it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And now I got to show you again. Look at him. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Sorry. So anyway, there's my Instacart rant for the day. I started that rant because I ordered 4 summer squash, but what I didn't realize I was ordering was 4 packages of summer squash, and now I have 16. So we will be replacing the mushrooms that I accidentally ate with summer squash. You do, Faith. You can't find the summer squash because everybody is buying his little paw on the armrest. It is. Everybody is buying up the summer squash to make squaffy. Oh my gosh, this one has 5. If there's 5 in every one, that means I have 20. Right, Jennifer? Maybe. I won't be ordering from Instacart today. I had my delivery came from Instacart and it said it would be delivered by Jennifer V. And I was like, is Jennifer Valentine now delivering in North Carolina? And then I texted her and said, did you get my extra $5 tip or $3 tip or whatever I gave? I give a good tip. Then I always give like $3 or $5 extra because I got my groceries. I should wash these because they're organic, which means they probably have poop on them from the field. But I mean, whatever. This little poop never hurt nobody. I mean, it probably has hurt many people, but I'm just not going to worry about it today. Today is not the day to worry. I struggle with keeping my fresh veggies from going bad in the drawer before I can eat them all. I should just buy fresh more than once a week. That's what you should do. Yes, buy fresh through Instacart twice a week. This fridge, that bottom right, I can adjust it a different temperature than the rest of the fridge, and so they seem to last longer. All right, this says to mix up your eggs and stuff, and then cook your veggies and put your eggs in last. Well, I'm gonna cook my veggies and then mix up my eggs. Ow, I'd like to work for Instacart, April. I think it would be fun. You can shred them and that's a smart idea. And I'm gonna need to do that, Dawn, because I'm gonna need a couple less groceries than I anticipated for the week because do you remember a week ago when I was like, when I get home from the beach, I'm not going anywhere for an entire month. Do you remember when I said that? Does anyone recall that statement? I'm not going anywhere for an entire month. I'm going to stay home and do nothing. Well, I changed my mind, and on Thursday morning, I'm hopping a plane to Maine. Why not? So on Thursday afternoon, actually, my flight's not till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to Maine. All right, what does it say? Coat the skillet with coconut oil spray and set it over medium heat. Put your tomato, pepper, and mushrooms, aka this, in for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna need more than a couple of minutes. Hey, Connie, I like my veggies cooked more than 2 minutes. So I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna start. Ooh, there's grease all over my stove. Somebody should come clean this. I'm not a very good housekeeper. Never claimed to be. KK. I won't be doing a cooking live. It's a very short trip. I'm going up Thursday. I won't get into Bangor until like 11:30 at night because we're flying into Portland. We're flying into Portland, Meredith, and then driving up to Bangor because the flights into Bangor are stupid. They're like $780 a person. Dumb. Oh, how much of this am I supposed to use? Half a tomato. Okay. I should put some water in that pan. Isn't it the most wonderful stove ever, Sherry? I love cooking with natural gas. Let me just tell you. I didn't spray my pan with coconut oil like it said because I don't know how to follow directions. But I'm gonna cook that down so it gets tender before I put in this because that needs more cooking. And I like my summer squash. I know. I am going Thursday. I won't be into Bangor. I'm staying at the Hilton Garden Inn where we all stayed for the retreat. I'm going to check in with the crew there, make sure they haven't forgot me. That's why I'm going. No, I'm just kidding. And I am going to, I'll be there Thursday night. I'll be there Friday night. Friday, we're going to have dinner with friends, coffee with other friends. Saturday, we're going to drive north and visit our parents. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. Crazy pants. And then Sunday, we're going to visit with some other friends. I'm having dinner with one of my besties. And then Monday, we will fly back. I feel like I need to wait a minute on that. I need to get this also calls for half a pepper. It said you can use any color. I choose yellow. Yeah, the flights into Bangor are a little wee pricey. That's why we're having the retreat in Charlotte this year. Because Charlotte is one of the more affordable places. In the summer, Bangor has a direct flight into Charlotte. Or into Bangor. Charlotte into Bangor. So I'll be able to go. I'm flying out of Greensboro. I've never been to Greensboro. But that's where I'm flying out of. It was cheaper than Charlotte. Am I gonna get to see Nikki? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I will or not. I'm going to fly Nikki down when the direct flights from Bangor to Charlotte are available and they're more affordable. I'm gonna fly Nikki down to take my pictures in my kitchen. It's kind of rough. What do you mean, Jennifer? What do you mean? It's kind of rough. Don't scare me like that. I couldn't get a flight out of Charlotte for less than $750 to Portland. And that's because I was buying flights yesterday to leave on Thursday. So it's more expensive. But I was able to get tickets into Portland for less. Still too much, but less. We have to go up. So I did check Raleigh. Raleigh was really pricey too. Plus it went through LaGuardia and we didn't really want to go through LaGuardia. So this one goes. Pooja pal, I don't want to talk to you. Neighborhood is kind of rough as in crime and stuff, but daytime isn't so bad. I live outside of Greensboro. Well, that scares me. I'm kind of chickeny. Well, hopefully it will be okay. Now you got me all scared. Yeah, see, I didn't want to go through. I didn't want to go through LaGuardia. LaGuardia is a nightmare airport. We're going to go through Philly on the way up, which I don't love either, but did I ever tell you about my story of Philly? I flew into Philly one time on a late flight, and I didn't get into Philly until 11 o'clock at night because I was delayed out of Palm Springs. Palm Springs to Phoenix and Phoenix to Philly, and I was delayed. And so I didn't get to Philly. It was like 11 o'clock at night or something, and my flight wasn't going to leave Philly to Bangor until 6 a.m. So I had to sleep. I had to wait in the airport, and I was so tired because I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all on the flight from Phoenix to Philly. I was too keyed up, and so so um I flew in late, and I went in. There was a gate that I was supposed to go to, and like three gates up, there was an empty gate. There was nobody there at all. So I took my backpack and I went to the back of the gate area and I laid down on the chairs and put my head on the backpack. And I woke up to some man in front of me trying very quietly to open up my backpack. And I sat up and I went, and I just looked at him and I held my backpack and I just went like this. And he just went, I was like, oh. So then I got up and I sat in an area with a whole bunch of people and I sat like this with my backpack the whole time. I don't want Philly. It was scary. That scared the living daylights out of me. Thankfully, he just went, what are you doing in my backpack? Dude. All right. Those are taking a wee bit. Gonna have to be patient with me. Right, Jennifer? Nope. I wasn't okay with it. I was a little wee bit freaked out by that. Of course, there you are with no means, like there's no mace or nothing in your backpack at the airport. It is ballsy. That's what I should have said to him. You ballsy. Get your hands out of my backpack because I'm gonna kick your butt right here in the airport. I may not look like I could kick somebody's rear end, but listen to me. I can try. I can put in a valiant effort. Am I going to order from the THM sale? Well, let's just be loud. That makes sense. Okay. I have my husband says I'm very good at that. Whoops, I just totally missed the stove. Um, Cindy Wetzel said, are you going to order from the THM sale? Coach KJ didn't know there was a THM sale. Is there a THM sale today? Oh, I would. I'd throw hands, Meredith. I mean, I'm intimidating at 4'11" and a half. I literally, I punched someone once I'm not proud of it. They tried to steal a guitar pick from me. Listen, if that's not the most redneck story you ever heard, I'm not proud of it. But she stepped on my foot. There was a guitar pick on my foot from Joe Diffie. Okay, Joe Diffie. He threw a guitar pick at me and it landed on my foot, and I bent over to pick it up, and she drove her cowboy boot heel into my thumb, and I'm pretty sure she broke my thumb, and I came up swinging. I ain't proud of it, but I got the Joe Diffie pick, and now I lost it. Now Joe Diffie's dead, and I wish I had the guitar pick, but I don't have it anymore. And she said, I was going to give that to my daughter to make me feel bad. Listen, woman, you just drove your cowboy boot into my thumb for a guitar pick. I'm going to kick your butt. I wouldn't do that today. But then again, I probably also wouldn't be at a Joe Diffie concert today. Well, he's dead, so I definitely wouldn't be at a Joe Diffie concert. But I'm not much of a concert goer anymore. I'm more of a, you know, Southern gospel concert kind of goer. You know, those concerts where the old people sit and they're like, oh, that's more my speed these days. I'm not a big concert person. I don't like a lot of people around me. As when I went to the big concert here in Wilkesboro, I went to see all the, all the people. I was terrified the whole time. I just didn't like being in that big of a crowd of people. That needs more water because I was afraid that I would get sick. And I got COVID, which proves you don't need to go to concerts. I am. I don't like getting sick. Plus, too many people are unpredictable. They're all around me and I get really nervous. And then what if somebody throws a guitar pick at me and I have to punch somebody? It's just the whole thing. All right, this is taking longer to make Eggatable, this super simple breakfast, than it should, but that's because I'm trying to get my veggies tender. Keith and Kirsten, I don't know who that is. Jackie? Keith and Kirsten Getty? But that sounds like it sounds like Southern Gospel. Are they Southern Gospels? Southern Gospels. All right. Whisk your eggs and your Parmesan and salt and pepper and onion powder. Okay. I'm going to do that while that cooks over there. Yeah, I can't either, Shirley. It's too much noise. No, I'm like the Grinch. Noise, noise, noise. But it's more, I don't love it. I like at a distance. I don't like up in your business. A tablespoon of finely grated Parmesan, only the finest in my home. What else? Nutritional yeast, Noochie Nooch. A couple teaspoons of that. That's probably a little more than they recommend. And then some onion powder. Irish Gospel. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know the Gettys. I probably do. I just don't. I probably did at one point. I'm really bad. I have a really bad memory when it comes to names. You know who I used to watch in the 90s? My parents, we went to every concert in the local area, was the Kingsmen. Do you remember the Kingsmen? Do you remember Anthony, the piano player? He kissed my hand one time. What was his name? He was fabulous. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I do know that song. Okay. I do. I probably know who they are then. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. I sang that at a concert one time. I was terrible. It was horrible and off key, but whatever. I sang it. What was his name? Anthony. Oh, I loved his music. Anthony. What was his name? Does anybody remember? The famous. He was a famous piano player, and he was amazing. Anthony Berger. I loved Anthony Berger. Faith. I loved him. He died. And it made me sorry. I probably know who the Gettys are, Christy. I just don't recognize the name. I don't know. I just listen to Apple Music. Listen, I listen to pretty much one person. Actually, there are two things. Okay. There are two things on Apple Music that I listen to all day long. The first one is I listen to Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. because it's the best song that was ever written. I wanna feel the heat. I can't help it. I have to start my day off with that song. I love it. It's the most wonderful song. So I listen to that, and then I turn Ben Rector on, and I listen to Ben Rector until my whole family goes, "Can you shut off Ben Rector? I can't listen to that song one more time." He's my favorite singer on the planet, and I listen to him all day long. Literally, I have some fabulous new headphones arriving today, some Beats. I've wanted Beats forever, and I bought myself some for Christmas, and they'll be here today. And I'm gonna be dancing around my house listening to Whitney and Ben Rector all day. That's it. That's my plan for Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is. All right, I'm gonna put my tomatoes in there. Does it not say to season your food at all? You're just seasoning this? This seems like it's taken a long time for this just little Eggatable Scramble. You get to join me for a half an hour plus just to cook up some veggies because it's taken time. I've been to the Isaacs before. I have a terrible memory of names. Terrible. So Peg McKamey, I don't recognize that name, and it's probably somebody that I know. But I have a terrible, probably if I heard them sing, I'd be like, oh, I know who that is. My memory with people's names is really, it's concerning at times. There are times that I worry because I just can't remember. Gold City. That was the other one we used to wait. Was Anthony Berger with the Kingsmen or Gold City? Now I can't remember. Which one was he with, Faith? I loved Anthony Berger. He was so funny. He made piano playing. Not only was it, if you have never seen, you should go on YouTube and look up Anthony Berger and watch him because he's just unbelievable. Yes, and at the concert, he was signing stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like 16. I love your music so much. And he lifted my hand and kissed my hand, and I was like, stupid starstruck because that was just me. I mean, I was 16 and I was a fan of a musician that just played piano. Like, that's the kind of teenager I was. Scotty Bunches, my admin, just messaged us and said, did I miss live breakfast? No, Scotty Bunches, I'm right here. All right, that's taken forever to cook. Forever. I think it's really hard. I shouldn't spray that near natural gas. One of these days I'm going to burn off all my bangs, and that just won't be pretty. I think it takes forever to make fuel pull veggies like this. They're good, but they take forever to cook because you're not adding a lot of fat. And I like my veggies. Am I the only one that really likes them tender and succulent? I don't like my veggies crunchy. It freaks me out. I should make a cup of coffee. Oh, you know what? Seriously, Lois. Yes. The burner is on, Valentine. Like I'd forget something like that. Somebody said yesterday that essentials taste in coffee make your coffee taste like a chocolate orange. Has anybody tried essentials in coffee? Yeah. Same seeds. Hi, Scotty Bunches. Nice of you to show up. I'm just teasing you. Has anybody tried essentials? Look, I love you. Y'all agree with me. You're just fabulous. That's right. Tender is the only way. People that like crunchy veggies in their, like, people that like their hot veggie. Oh, wait. I was going to put Mary's seasoning and I just put all that. Well, I think I just put too much salt to put Mary's seasoning in because I'll make it too. Yesterday, I made my eggs way too salty because I put 3 different seasonings. People that like their egg scrambles with crunchy veggies are not trustworthy. Debbie, here's what you can do. Just take a little bit of water. This is what I do. A little bit of water, just not super cold, but not hot. A little bit. Put your tablespoon essentials in, use a frother, zing it up as fast as you can. I like to get a chaser. I'll put a little bit of cherry hydrates in there, but you don't have to. I like to have a big old glass of chaser, water chaser, because the essentials may not taste like donkey butt, but they don't taste far off. It's not that great, but they're worth it. So I just get it and then I keep it swirling. I keep it swirling while I chug it so it doesn't settle. And I just shoot it and then I chase it with some water. But somebody yesterday said they put essentials in their coffee and it tasted like a chocolate orange. There are people who add lemonade to their cold brew. Jackie, what? Lemonade in your cold brew? I have to try that. I'm going to have enough protein here, so I don't really want to add essentials to my breakfast because I like to save that for when I don't have enough protein and I need a little boost. That needs just a touch more water. Sorry guys, it's going to take all day. I like that for when I need a little extra boost of protein or when I'm doing pre-workout, post-workout. I used to put a spritz of lemon in my Dr. Pepper. All right, Jackie, what ratio? Okay, don't let me forget that this summer. Don't let me forget to make lemonade cold brew. I need to try it. It sounds terrible, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Essentials are great in hot cranberry wassail. There you go. I'm not a big wassail fan. I have found that the way I like the wassail is to leave all the seasonings out, add stevia and a little lemon juice, and just let it simmer and then strain it out. And then I drink it over ice. It's like having cranberry juice, but I don't like the seasonings in it. Every single year I've made it, and I don't like the seasonings in it. It's too seasony for me. Has anybody tried spruce juice? I was thinking about trying that on the website. All right. You know what I should make while we wait to go with this? I think that I will. I should make, a little extra veggie greens. You agree, Michelle? Was it Michelle that said that? Yeah. It's too spicy. It's not my taste. It's not my taste. I should make a thing. What's it called? The green stuff. What's that called? I should do that. And then I can have a big old glass of greens with my breakfast. I already had 1 cup of coffee, Shirley. I'm kind of not needing a second. What's that drink called? Ooh, I haven't made this for a while, just like orange juice. I don't have the ingredients. I need to make one of these. No, not much. Super swig. The super swig. Yes. I'll make a little super swig to go with my brekkie. Let me get Brenda. Come on, Brenda. It's your time to shine, girl. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Joyful Life with KJ. Oi. She's a hefty broad, Brenda. She's got some meat to her. Calm down. Oh, shut my dishwasher off. Make a little super swig. Y'all make super swigs? If you're not, you're missing out. 2 cups of water. It's easy. Wrong door. It's this one. This is such an easy way to get extra veggies in your meal. And it's good too. It's delightful. I have frozen strawberries. I don't know if I have those in here. I think I might have. Oh, What do you know? Remember, don't tweak the Super Swig with other fruit unless you're having it with the same fuel type meal. Just go ahead and make that. Because if you change the fuel up, then you have to have, you know, if you turn it into an E, you're going to have it with an E, unless you want to cross over. Where did I put that spinach? Right there. It's such an easy extra way to get your veggies. And it doesn't taste terrible like you might think. All right, let me stir this baby up here. All right, I think I can put my eggs in there now. They're nice and tender and blackened. Yum. All right, now does it say to do anything special with this? No, just cook your veggies for a minute or two. 25 minutes later, my veggies are now tender. You know what I should have put in there was a little Bragg's, and I don't know where my Bragg's is, but I think it would be really good in there. See if I can find it. A little bit. Is it here? I haven't, oh, I was going to say I haven't seen my Bragg's since I moved, but I just found it. I'm just going to put a touch of that in there. I like Bragg's in my egg scrambles. That sounded like Fonzie Bear. Waka, waka, waka. I don't use fruit, only the spinach water and a true lemon black cherry. That sounds like good too, Mallory. That's a good idea. What a great idea. This is a great way to use up your veggies that are getting a little questionable. And it really is good. And I don't, you like my fridge, Debbie? Isn't it so awesome? I love it so much. All right. I set that on margarita. See if that'll do the trick. Baby lettuce. I don't know how that would taste in a Super Swig. That's not the right setting. I think I got too much of a chunk of ice at the bottom. All right, my eggs should be done now. Oh yeah. I think I need to give her a little help. I think she's got a little jammed up in the bottom. Thanks, Linda. I love my new kitchen. That big chunk of strawberries is getting a little jammed up in there. Brenda needs a little assistance this morning. She's a little tired. New Year's going a little hard for Brenda. You stay on there. Don't you even think about popping off. This is a big old breakfast. Come on. Why is that not blending? What's going on? I did put liquid in. I never have this much trouble with Brenda. I think it's that strawberry thing that I put in there. It was a huge block of ice. Where's my knife? Right there. That's the problem. It's like a big old square. And it'd take me all that time to cook my eggs. Now I'm going to end up burning them because I'm messing around. There she goes. She's got it now. Look, this is a big old pile because I used a lot of summer squash. This is a fuel pull, y'all. A fuel pull. I don't have a tamper for her. I don't typically need one. She's all right. She's got it. Is it good? Well, I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, it looks all good. All right. You guys, one of my new cups. I love my new cups. They have covers and glass straws. They're so cute. Yesterday, I use my Ninja Thirsty and I fill another cup with water, with the seltzer water, and then I pour it in here. And I picked it up and I poured it and the water just poured out the bottom. There was I busted the bottom of one and didn't know it. And I was pouring, I'm like, why? Why? What's happening? It was just pouring. All right, here's my big ol', this is half of it. And I will drink the other half. Look at that. Tell me that isn't good for you. All those veggies. Oh, look, so cute. I should have taken a picture before I suck it through a straw and make it look all nasty. Just tastes like strawberries. It doesn't taste like veggies at all because I don't like spinach. All right, let's try this Eggatable Scramble. Look at all this. I got a half a pepper, a half a tomato, 3 huge handfuls of spinach, and 2 summer squash. It's good. I'm going to put a little sprinkle of this on. Come on. Oh, come on. A little sprinkle of that on top. All right, guys. There's my breakfast. Oh, here I am. I'm going to go eat, and then I got to go to the doctor with Tilson. And then I'll be live again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. It's such a great crowd here this morning. Give this video a like, thumbs up, share, whatever, all that jazz. I appreciate it. It does a lot for me when you do that. So if you want to know how to support KJ, like and share. Also, Holy Healthy New Year is happening right now. You have plenty of time to join. If you didn't join yet and you're like, dang it, I should have joined because now I'm not healthy in the new year and I need to be wholly healthy, go join. Also, if you are part of Chain Breakers, the course, there was an issue with mobile view. The course was there at 6 a.m. yesterday, but the mobile view was struggling. I could, surely, I just don't have any laughing cow. It's all there. The core Chain Breakers is all there. Access it from your computer or it is now on mobile. So make sure you go take the class for this week for Chain Breakers. You don't want to miss it. There's tasks, there's homework. Go log into the mobile site. There's a challenge in there. There's a Bible study that begins today. Chain Breakers is awesome. And if you want to join Chain Breakers, which is my food addiction community, go to joyfullifewithkj.com, click on the class and sign up. All right, there's also a free week of coaching. It's not too late to jump in if you haven't joined that. It's also on my website. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you back